we as a continent have now defined ourselves.
In the news, leader of the Islamic State West Africa province, Abu Musab Al-Barnawi, killed in Borno State. Authority in Zimbabwe stops unvaccinated civil servants from going back to work. And to sports, former Ajax and Real Betis winger Finidi George appointed as Enyimba's head coach on a 2-year contract. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and you're watching TOS News 360. Leader of the Islamic State West Africa province, ISWAP, Abu Musab Al-Barnawi, has been reportedly killed in Borno State. Al-Bamawi was the son of Boko Haram founder Muhammad Yusuf, who was also killed by security forces in 2009 when he launched a war against the Nigerian state. President Muhammadu Buhari has sworn in 3 new national commissioners of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The swearing-in ceremony took place before the start of the virtually held meeting of the Federal Executive Council at the conference room of the First Lady's office, State House Abuja. The newly sworn-in commissioners are Dr. Baba Bila, representing the Northeast Zone, Professor Sani Adam, North Central, and Professor Abdullahi Abdu, representing Northwest. And now to Africa, Zimbabwe has barred unvaccinated civil servants from going to work with immediate effect. Information Minister Monica Mutsvagawa said the government had given its workers ample time to get COVID-19 vaccines. The authorities say about 90% of the people admitted to hospital for COVID are unvaccinated. The U.S. has withheld $130 million worth of military aid to Egypt, pending when the African country steps up measures to promote and maintain human rights. Dozens of activists have been arrested under President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Rights groups have also accused the U.S. government of betraying the commitment to promote human rights. President Joe Biden's administration released $170 million of aid, even as rights groups called for the blocking of the entire aid. A former health minister in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Dr. Eteni Longondo, has been freed after spending 17 nights in Kinshasa main prison. The former minister was released on bail on Tuesday, according to his lawyer, Hugo Pelosi Eta. He faces accusations of embezzling $6 million funds allocated for the fight against COVID pandemic while in office between 9 September 2019 and 28 April this year. He was sent to jail on 27 August after a 5-hour hearing at the prosecutor's office. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you're watching TOS News 360. Africa, global business and sports stories on return. Stay with us. Thank you for staying. France warns Mali against Russian mercenary deal. The French Defense Minister Florence Parly has warned Mali against entering into a deal with a Russian security firm. There have been reports that Mali's military rulers are close to hiring mercenaries from the Wagner group. Parly described the potential deal as extremely worrying, saying it would undermine efforts by France to counter the jihadist threat in the region. And police in northern Mexico have found 38 people, including 22 Haitians and Cubans, who were abducted from a hotel. The chief prosecutor of the northern state of San Luis Potosi said the victims were found alive on a roadside late Tuesday, apparently abandoned by their captors. Prosecutor Federico Garza Herrera said the group included 16 Mexicans and 22 foreigners. Among them were 3 children and a pregnant woman. A total of 145 signatories, including Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International, have called on the UN Human Rights Council on Wednesday to establish an international, independent and impartial investigative mission, such as a 1-year fact-finding mission into the Beirut explosion. In a joint letter, the signatories argued that the domestic investigation has been repeatedly obstructed and failed in meeting with the benchmark based on international standards that were laid out by the UN Special Procedures. The federal government of Nigeria has said that it is targeting an increase in e-commerce trading from the current market value of $13 billion to about $75 billion by 2025. The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Evelyn Ngege, who disclosed this on Tuesday in Abuja at the second National E-Commerce Roundtable organized by the ministry, noted that e-commerce had grown from 14% in 2019 to 17% in 2020. Ngege, who was represented by the Director of Commodities and Export Department, Suleiman Audu, said the encouraging trend had attracted the entrance of payment service providers in the e-commerce market. Talking sports, former Ajax and Real Betis winger Finidi George has been appointed as head coach of the Enyimba Football Club on a 2-year contract. George, a legend of Nigeria's men's senior national team, made 62 appearances for the Super Eagles in an illustrious playing career that lasted up to 15 years. He was a key member of the glorious era that won the Africa Cup of Nations in 1994 and represented the country at 2 FIFA World Cups, the 1994 and 1998 editions. His first official game as Enyimba's head coach will be the CAF Confederation Cup second preliminary round fixture against Senegalese side Diambas FC in mid-October. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Musab Al-Barnawi. Many thanks for watching.